Hey everyone, I'm Brad Nelson.
And I'm Michael Majors.
And you're watching the Versus series on StarCityGames.com. All right, so today we're going to be playing one of Michael Majors' favorite cards.
I'm going to have so much fun today. I'm really excited.
Yeah, if you look above his head, he is playing Grixis Pact, a deck from the top 8 of GP Portland, played by Chris Botello, where, I'm not going to lie, this is the best version of a Pact deck I've ever seen. Now, we knew
for sure.
We knew that Harmless Offering and Demonic Pact was this thing that we could do on the kitchen table or talk about in car rides, but no one was actually going to put them in sleeves together in a box, take them to a tournament, and register them, right?
Well, especially after the Pro Tour, because you're like, oh, there's Emrakuls everywhere, so why would I ever register Demonic Pact?
That was the thing. Everyone's just like, oh man, we can play Demonic Pact deck, and it's like, I can just Emrakul you and say, you lose.
Right.
And that's not the case, because how it actually plays out, he plays Demonic Pact, and then he gives it away immediately.
Yeah.
And lets them play with all 3 of the modes, and one of them's to lose the game.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I watched him play a bunch on coverage last weekend, and he's really sharp, played really well, was like not shy about just giving it away immediately, and then his Delirium opponents would just die 3 turns later.
Yeah, it was amazing, and there was a bunch of Bant company, and the card is usually pretty weak to Drogo's command, but not when you have a bunch of Oaths backing it up.
Yep.
Oath of Chandra kills a lot of the creatures in these decks. Oath of Jace lets you draw, get through your deck, gets you to Spell Mastery really early, so on turn 5 you can actually like cast your Dark Petitions without actually casting 2 spells, which is really cool, or instants and sorceries. But I was pretty impressed. Like I did not think that Liliana would ever find a cosigner for her Demonic Pact, but when you give a Trojan Horse Kitty away, like it just works. On my side, I'm going to be playing Bant Humans, a deck that just doesn't exist anymore. I feel like I'm like 2 months old right now, or 1 week ahead. I don't know which one it is.
Right.
But it's a deck that I've been working on a lot since the Pro Tour, and I actually played it at the Invitational last weekend. Maybe you know that, maybe you don't. We don't know here yet. But
time travel's really weird.
Yeah, exactly. But it is a deck that I have liked a lot, and in my content this week, I'll talk more about like the reasons why I choose this over Bant Company. But for the most part, I just like the smooth mana. It's a deck that gets to play Knight of the White Orchid, and Majors, how much do I like Knight of the White Orchid?
More than anyone on the planet.
Yes, just like he likes Demonic Pact more than anyone on the planet.
Well, except for Chris.
Except for Chris, yeah. He actually, but yeah, I just like Gideon, I like a smoother mana base, all these things. And I also like 2 drops besides Sylvan Advocate that just don't die to like early sweepers, and so I just like Lampole Pacifist. It's been a very good card in not only mirrors, but in other matchups. But anyway, that's the matchup. I've played this a couple times on Magic Online. It's not a good one for me. I'm going to try my best, but we're going to see an aggressive deck that has a lot of good tools try to fight it. And outside of a Timely Negate or a turn 4 Gideon, this is a tough matchup.
Okay. I haven't played it, so I'm excited to see how it plays out.
All right, well, you want to
have fun.
All right, so, but guess what, Majors?
Yes.
This is our first video. Okay. So something very important happens right now.
What does that mean? We
have to set up what's our die roll system. Everyone has a different die roll system.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, so we actually have to figure out, like, this is the first Michael Majors versus Brad Nelson. There'll be more.
We haven't even talked about this beforehand. This is all on the fly.
This is all on the fly, yeah. We have not talked about our die game.
How are we going to do this?
I don't know. We should have talked about this, because this is...
I'm really bad at rolling dice, so whatever system you pick is fine with me.
I'm going to show that I'm even better at him, even though he says he's bad at rolling dice. So we're going to do low roll.
Give me odds.
We're going to do low roll.
Okay.
We're going to do low roll.
All right.
That's simple. All right, so low roll it is. I'll take the black dice, because I'm technically the bad guy. Everyone wants to see the Pact deck win. Ooh, that's really high, actually. You are terrible at rolling dice. And I'm terrible at drawing hands. Ooh. You know what? I think I'm going to keep this. It's really bad, but I'm going to keep it.
My mana's a little awkward here, but I still think this is good enough to keep.
All right, well, I'm going to go planes and go.
Okay. Go.
All right, I'm saving the fortified village since I have the appropriate lands, and if I don't know the matchup, and if I draw Reflector Mage and a blue and a Prairie Stream exactly, it's a punt to play Fortified Village on turn 1, but now I can safely play it.
Yeah, if you have like 3 basics in your hand or whatever, it's probably fine. Okay, this is certainly awkward. Obviously, we would like to just leave up some combination of these cards, but I don't think we can just let Lambhold Pacifist flip. And we really need to find black mana, so I'm going to take 1.
All right.
And found Swamp. Pretty sure that's just better than the other options, so yeah. Go.
All right. I'm going to draw for the turn. All right, well, drawing this makes sure that I can cast this in 2 turns. So I'm gonna make you sack an enchantment.
That card is so good against me. What are you doing?
It's not. You're gonna play Oath of Jace, and it's gonna spiral. I could have flipped it next turn, but the issue with that is I just want to keep the pressure on with how my hand is. Even if I get 2 for 1.
This is such a weird spot. So I can just do these 2 right now, and that kind of forces Brad to company on his main phase, I think, if he wants to do that. Just like passing and leaving up a bunch of options and letting this flip kind of forces me to like cast this if I want to remove the card, and I'm just going to take a bunch of damage if I just like sit. And it should be pretty easy for Brad to play around whatever I have once he has pressure on the table. So I'm just going to play a Swamp and grasp this.
All right. All right, well, I am just going to play the planes I revealed to you and pass the turn.
Greedy Brad Nelson.
Well, I can play Coco into Languish, or I can play it into a potential counterspell.
Well, I mean, that's kind of true.
I mean, it's exactly true. You probably have more Languishes than you do counterspells.
Kind of true. But I could always just, like, Pact into Languish or something. I don't know. But you probably have another command, because you played 1 so aggressively. Yep, go.
All right, Coco.
Yep.
You're at 14?
Yep, 14. And I'm going to go ahead and get an island.
All right. And go.
You have 4 cards in hand?
I have 4 cards in hand.
Man.
How many Demonic Pacts do you have?
1.
I feel like it's a good time to just throw that one down there.
I'm not sure I agree.
I think it is.
Really don't think I agree. It's not clear whether I have any better options, but... Okay. So we can do this, but we're not really going to get any value off of it. And the way our hand is set up, even if Brad does have company into command for our first pact, then we have some means to recover. So I don't think we have any better options, unfortunately. So I'm just going to play a pact.
All right.
Your turn.
I'm going to draw a card and put Pacifist back in play.
Okay. I can live with this.
You can live with that?
Yep. Even though I'm probably going to get to take 4 damage here and lose my pact.
That is correct.
Yep.
I'm going to knight for... Guess with that force we just drew, we probably still want more green. So I will go grab a Canopy Vista.
Mm-hmm.
And... guess play a forest, counter Edict, attack for 4, put you at 10, and I feel like I'm just supposed to say go.
Certainly possible I could have waited an extra turn to leave this up, but just sinking my mana completely that turn just seems so weak. So now that I drew this, I'm not completely out of action if I just petition for Languish. And I think it's just better to take the pressure off me, so I'm going to do that.
All right. Well, you could have just hit it from me, so I think you have like a Demonic Pact in hand or something.
Yeah, well, whatever.
All right. We're going to play one of your favorite cards.
Nissa Vaswood's here?
Elvish Visionary.
Oh. No, that's Ross. That's not me.
That's Ross?
Yeah.
Alright, and then I will play Athalia.
Mm-hmm.
And your turn.
Okay. 2 in hand.
2 in hand.
Alright. Gonna lead with Anticipate, and I think we'll tap Shivan Reef. I think that makes the most sense. So 2 pretty good options here, actually, but again, I think it's just better to try to alleviate some of the pressure on our life total. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to play an Oath of Chandra and kill your Thalia.
All right.
And I'm going to leave this in hand for the other Oath, so your turn.
Draw. Attack you.
9.
And go.
All right, this could either be a really good sign or a really bad sign. We'll find out shortly. Your turn. Okay.
I am bringing the heat.
I mean, you joke, but I'm actually kind of worried.
2.
Yep, 7.
Go.
All right, that's not bad.
All right, did you pay all 3 colors?
I did.
All right.
I wisely chose to cast this for 3. Your turn.
All right, Thalia's back.
Okay.
And your turn.
Well, it's kind of ugly, but our hand sucks, so I'm just gonna disperse this. Go.
Tracker. Ooh.
Oh, come on. Jerk.
All right, we will. I guess we might just play. We might play Reflector Mage if we draw it.
Probably would.
Yeah.
Don't see a reason not to. Languish.
Ah.
Your turn.
By Tracker. Tracker number 2. Go.
All right. Need a pact or petition or something like that. Go.
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 Huh. Go. None of the games played out this way.
No, of course not.
None of them. Ooh, Elvish Visionary.
Okay.
It's the best card you can draw. Clue out.
Probably just Tracker's the best card, but I appreciate what you're saying.
All right. Go.
Okay. Guess that's fine.
That is actually really fine.
Go.
All right, Inspector down.
Oh, yeah, Oath of Chandra.
Ooh,
Taste
I don't
it.
even know that that's a thing. I don't think you can deal me 20 damage, though.
Well, if I make some zombies.
Oh, that is true. I'll attack. All right. Go.
I don't see how I could possibly screw that up, but interesting. I'm just going to hold this. Go.
He's playing perfectly.
I'm just really smart.
Tracker. Both at Liliana.
Impulse this.
That is such a weak impulse. You lost card avenge on that.
I did. I suppose I could have impulsed this and then plus here, but I don't know. I'm going to blame the cold.
I feel like soon I'm going to start
All right.
getting somewhere
Petition.
as you get somewhere.
Yeah, you're probably not.
Yeah.
You probably have like a 1-turn window. Okay, I'm going to put this card into my hand, and then I'm going to play Demonic Pact. Where do you think it came from?
In your hand.
Yeah, you're smart. Go. Mm-hmm.
Go. This is the weirdest game I've played.
How many cards in your hand?
5 lands.
I'm going to draw 2 cards.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to take up on this.
Yep.
And pass. Director has advised me to be consistent.
They all have to be black because you're playing black demonic cards.
But I thought you were the bad guy.
Well, now you're the bad guy after I've drawn all of this land. All All right, I think there's only one way I can win this game.
Be a good time to prep for my Liliana emblem.
This is the only way. I'm going to company main phase.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6.
You just literally have to hit Thali's Lieutenant to deal a point to this.
Yes. But we have a chance.
Prep up my zombies. Here we go. I got a big old stack ready for you.
All right. Clue.
Mm-hmm.
Sack clue.
Pretty sure your best chance of winning is me actually just dying to Pact.
Yeah, but with how many cards are in your hand.
Of course that's not happening, but...
Sack Evolving Wilds, does that work?
It's actually a good question. Yeah, I'll disperse this.
Me down to my own packs. The only way you can win. Disperse.
Meow.
I can beat that. I don't think I can beat
true. You can't beat that.
I don't think I can beat the zombie army. Go.
Okay. I'm gonna... I guess just go upstairs. I'm at 11. You're at 14. How
big of a man do you feel right now?
No comment. Radiant Flames. Make an emblem. Just having so much fun. All right, you can have this.
I can have it with the discard?
You can.
You're going to give it to me with the discard?
It's really no problem, I assure you.
All right, you get 2 zombies.
Yep.
Go get your sand blacks.
Yep.
I'm going to make you discard.
Weird.
All right, I'll draw.
Uh-huh.
I'll play a tracker.
Yep.
I'll play a clue and pop it.
Yep.
All right, so here we are for my opening hand. We don't have a white source for turn 1, which is not the best, but it's still a keepable hand.
Okay. It took me a second to realize that my mana is actually very good, but it is, and I will keep this hand.
Go.
Go.
All right. Clue, your turn.
This, reveal, island, your turn.
I feel like you've got a counter spell.
Nah.
Attack.
19.
I'll take a pain.
Mm-hmm. Reflector Mage.
Reflector Mage.
Love it.
Go.
Grasp this.
All right. Perfect use of Reflector Mage. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
You got there.
Really contributed. I'll play this island and an Oath of Jace.
All right.
And this is weird. I don't think I actually want to discard this just because we have this card in our hand. And we are a little land heavy, so I think we can get away just discarding 2 lands. So, go.
That doesn't seem good. Draw. All right.
Yep, 18.
18. I will play a tracker and make another clue.
Ooh, no Evolving Wilds. Good news.
I already have
everyone.
too many. I have too many clues.
And I'll play Chivalry, Fennel Radiant Flames for 3. Go.
All right. So do I play into a mass removal spell or a counter spell? The tick only runs like 2 counters or 3 counters?
Yeah, it's very low in counter magic.
Alright. Which means you have one. Go.
It's just not true. Alright, yeah, I think that was actually just perfect. So we'll just play Pact.
Alright. Company.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Triggers.
I'll go ahead and impulse this. Yeah.
All right. I hate my life.
Meow.
All right, we'll pop a clue.
Yep.
Draw a card. Yeah. Pop another clue.
Mm-hmm.
2 damages, sir.
60.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna deal 4 to this. 20. Oh, man. Just more fun. Your turn. This deck's great.
All right.
Yep.
This is just embarrassing at this point. Like, go.
How flooded are you?
Huh?
How flooded are you?
I'm flooded in every way.
Should I make you discard 4 cards?
Yes.
Yeah, probably, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll put 2 of them on the stack. First one resolves.
All right.
Second one.
All right. Counter Edict. Taste it.
This is actually interesting. It's not clear whether I should sacrifice the Oath of Jace. I could, like, take a turn protecting myself and then do this as well. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to win the game no matter what line I take here, but I'm not actually sure what's optimal. I think... Let's see, so if I petition for a counter spell and then do this, I'm not really sure what could possibly go wrong, other than just, like, Brad... I guess if Brad top decks Dramoka's command, then I could lose the game to this eventually. So I'm going to sacrifice this. And then I'll petition and Harmless Offering you.
All right.
So you do draw cards.
I draw cards?
Yeah.
You're a crazy person.
Yeah. I might have messed this up.
All right.
I probably shouldn't have soul spiked, is basically what's going on here.
All right, but all right, so I see what's happening. All right, just resolve the dark petitions correctly. Because now I know that you did it.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
All right, so I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And I'm going to...
So I think obviously drawing the second pack made this a little bit more complicated, but I think if I had thought a little further in advance, I would have concluded that I should have drawn the cards.
And I'll die on my next turn, right?
I should have just soul spiked, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just dead.
It's definitely interesting.
All right, so how I'm going to approach this matchup is even though I'm on the play, I still have 1 Knight in my deck because it's just a stronger card than Reflector Mage.
Yep.
And I'm bringing in Nissa's, Gideon's, Den Protector, Negate, taking out Ojishai's Command, and Knight. This all makes sense, right? But the big one that is a little confusing is this one. And Droke's Command should be good in this matchup, but all these oaths, right? Yeah. So I'm taking the over-the-top approach of this because a lot of times I don't have a board anyway, and I'm chipping away maybe at you, and you're killing my creatures, you have a bunch of mass removal. But when you take hold that 1 turn, I can just, like, keep my 1 creature alive, or maybe 1 of my 2, and get the Demonic Pact off the table. And that helps out a ton. That's one of your best strategies. So it has worked.
I see the logic, but I'm skeptical.
I've tested it.
Okay. All right. You prepared for the Grixis Pact matchup.
No, Moto has made me.
Okay. by turning into green-white tokens, you're prepared. Over on my side, a little bit more bare bones changes. I don't think Liliana is... It's fine, but it's not, like, super great. It doesn't really kill anything in Brad's deck. Just kind of buy some time. And then I'm mostly just kind of morphing into protecting my pack and trying to kill him quickly. I'm taking out some of the more, like, prevent myself from dying stuff and just bringing in another Languish and more counter magic. But pretty straightforward. We'll see how it goes. See if Brad's suicide option of taking out command is going to work.
I hope I tragic you and win a game because I do not want to get skunked in our first video. Just the old 5-0 to start it off. That's just...
You're not going to get skunked.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna...
There were higher odds of it now than there were when we started.
You're a genius.
All right, well, this hand might not function, but it has some of the best cards in the matchup, so I always take risks on these hands.
My hand is also, like, fine. I'm obviously missing a color, but I have some early interaction and some ways to draw cards, so good enough for me. All right, well, your transformation in green-white tokens is going beautifully over there.
Go.
Good lord. Go.
I'm not done.
This is pretty ugly. Like, I do need this, but I also need red mana, obviously, and if I take this, then I'm kind of priced into just playing this on anything next turn. And I actually think just taking the land that lets me play the Oath is better. So this is kind of a risk, but I think it's a little bit better. Also, getting another basic is kind of important. Oh, look, I'm a genius.
Best possible.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. I don't think I need this the way my hand is set up, so I can discard this and a... Don't think double blue is too important either, so I'll discard this and a Shivan Reef.
All right.
Yep.
Put you at 18, and I'll play Athalia. Your turn.
Okay, that's actually
kind
of unfortunate there. Just gonna grasp that. Good. Yep, 16. Sure.
Go.
Brad. All lands, no lands. You really need to learn.
I do. I need to get stronger.
Go. Okay. All right. Good start. Good start.
We have maybe a game.
You're one off from casting your tragic arrogance.
Go.
Yep. I like it. Cards in.
3 or 4.
All right.
And the reason I'm doing this
it should play around the deal 4. And
play around the card and play.
For exactly that reason, I don't want to use the deal 4 this turn because it's basically going to force Brad to do it again because I'm going to play this. So I'm going to draw 2 cards.
All right.
And let's see here. Interestingly enough, with Brad's decision to go to Tragic Arrogance, if he doesn't have a second enchantment, then just giving the Pact to Brad is quite effective.
Right now?
I'm not going to play like that, though, because it's so...
No, you don't... Yeah, I mean...
This is weird. I'm actually getting punished for not keeping that Shivan Reef, so boo on me, I guess. I think I'm just going to play another Oath. And it's kind of bad, too.
Are you saying there might be a chance?
Might be a chance. Only because I've made mistakes. Let's just make that clear.
All right.
All right, we'll discard an Oath and a... Anticipate? I don't think I'm going to have time to cast this card.
Anticipate.
Yeah. And I'll play Radiant Flames. Go. Yep. 9.
All right. I will get a clue. And your turn.
All right. I'm going to deal 4 damage to Tireless Tracker. Go to 13.
Yep.
And let's see. So I kind of need to cast this. Not need, but it would be ideal to be able to cast this card this turn. I also would like to do this just to take some pressure off me. But Brad isn't threatening lethal anyways, so don't think that's super necessary. So I basically just need to survive one more turn and protect this. So I guess I'll just go ahead and Harmless Offering.
Give me the Jays. Oh, the Jays. All right. I'm good.
All right.
All right. Discard 2 cards.
Yep. Discard Languish Demonic Pact.
All right. Is there a way? All right. So we'll tick up. Company.
I feel like this is a trick. I'm going to let it resolve. Just like Caustic Caterpillar land.
Yeah. All right, good. All right, well, this looks more like a Collected Company hand. Still not perfect, but I'm going to keep it.
My hand's kind of mediocre, but you got to give Brad a chance, so I'll keep
Thank you, buddy. Go.
Go.
First versus video and already have pity for me. That might be the quickest turnaround yet.
I mean, when you're just playing with cards so powerful as donate.
Go.
With cats on them. Go. Didn't even untap my land. Don't need it.
Go.
Yep. Oh, I just keep getting punished for playing my lands incorrectly. I hate Thalia. I'm so stupid. I'm such an idiot. It's unbelievable. Your turn.
Hacha.
17. Spent
Land
3 weeks
go.
conditioning myself to play correctly around Thalia. Just throw it all away.
I'm actually in tournaments now with this. I think the best approach with Thalia is to just make your opponent also just like say their land out loud, because some people just forget. Like, they forget Thalia's effects. Like, how many times do you have to remind someone to put their creatures into play tap?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So now, because we're complete imbecile, we're put with a tough choice. I think I'm just going to play this. Just like playing this into company is pretty mediocre, so I'm just going to play Demonic Pact.
All right. Company response.
Yep.
Sideboarded spell.
Oh, yeah, it comes into play tapped.
Does it?
No.
No, it's creatures and numbers.
No.
I didn't think so. All right.
Okay.
I'll get a clue. I'll draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get a secondary clue.
Okay.
And I'll attack you for 7.
Big swing. 10.
Go.
Oh, man, that's not good.
Yeah, it is not.
I'm gonna...
The whole family's here this weekend.
This is tough.
Correct.
So I really don't want to die. I think that's a decent plan here.
I think that's everyone's plan.
Also, dealing damage to Brad is pretty mediocre, so I think I'm just going to deal 4 damage to Tarless Tracker.
Chuck her down.
Even though I'm probably going to cast this. But I'm not forced to do that anymore. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to play Oath of Chandra.
All right.
Target Thalia.
I guess I will respond with company.
Sure. Does that make sense?
Well, I can hit 2. I can hit 2.
Thalia's Lieutenant. Sure,
yeah, Thalia's Lieutenants. And then if you have like Mountain into exactly Radiant Flames,
yeah.
sure, you get to win the versus video.
Yeah.
Alright. She dodged it.
Oh, go.
All right. Draw. Oh. 6.
I'm at 8.
Go.
Come on. Stop it. All right, draw cards.
Sure.
Ooh. Might just die. It's not looking good. Play Languish.
Yep.
And Choke Estuary. Reveal Swamp. Okay.
All right.
Can't even fumble my cards today. Your turn.
Company.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What's gonna kill me first? Damage or Demonic Pact?
Tilt. So here's the game I can play.
Mm-hmm.
Do I cast Tragic Arrogance or do I try to kill you with your own pack? Because both don't feel good.
Well, let's put this in perspective. If you cast Tragic Arrogance, you gotta sacrifice a clue. Feels pretty bad.
It's actually not that bad.
I don't know.
If I had another land, it'd be much better. Because I can get it above Languish.
This is interesting. Please cast Tragic Arrogance. I have nothing.
All right. We'll just pop the clue that I just made.
Sure.
Draw.
So I'm at 1? Or
So you're at 2.
2.
Go.
So you're saying you're dead if I have it.
Yeah.
Man, that's aggressive. Okay. Discard cards.
Well, I feel like that's lost its edge. And probably Duskwatch as well. Oh, while you're doing the slow roll peak?
Oh, I'm dead.
You're dead?
Yep.
Yes! I didn't even kill you! Or I guess I would have. Or could you have killed my creatures?
No.
Alright. You could have taken that away from me.
Oh, just killed your creatures?
Yeah, you won all 5 games. It just didn't matter who you beat.
Sure. All right, back here for game 5. I'm on the play. Feels
Yeah.
pretty nice. And my hand's fine, so I'm going to keep.
I'm going to keep as well, but this is not a good hand.
Foreboding. Your
All
turn.
right. I don't have 1-drops.
You have Thraben Inspector.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I also don't have 1-drops. I was just scaring you a little bit. Your turn.
It's coming. The shock is coming.
Kill it.
Ah.
Got a 19 Oath. Good lord, I'm gonna turbo you out this game. Might actually be a consideration for just keeping this over this land, even though this is technically better just because of Thalia. Don't think I'll ever need to untap red, so yeah, I think this is actually better.
Yep.
Runes, reveal swamp, pact, go.
Oh, this is kind of cool interaction at least.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Hit me.
With your bishop.
What you got?
I got a Gideon that ticks up, attack you for 3.
Okay. Okay, that was neat.
Go.
I like what you got going on there.
Nothing.
4 cards in hand.
4 cards.
I don't even really need any of these modes. I'm just good to go.
You could use the 4th mode.
Just got a couple turns.
If you don't need the first 3.
Just need to kill some time. All right, whatever. Draw some cards.
Me?
Is it target?
I don't think so.
Yes, draw 2 cards. Just for the sake of being efficient, I'm just gonna languish now. Go.
All right. All right. Draw. Let's figure out what I can do, if anything. All right, so I'm gonna go knight.
Yep.
Knight's going to get me another blue source. And then I'm going to play a plains, tick this up.
Yep.
Play. Oh yeah, we use these for planeswalkers so that I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll put 1 on knight, and I'll take you for 6.
Mm-hmm. I'm at 11.
Your turn.
Really feeling the pressure over here. Let's see. I took 1 off of land and 3 off of pacifist. Yep.
You're at 10?
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay.
I have 10 damage in play.
All right, I'll gain 4 life.
All right, I don't anymore.
And
Don't you do it.
ship the pact.
No, don't you do it.
And go.
All right. Discard.
Yep. Discard 2 lands.
This happens way faster than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, I know.
It's like gross fast. You really don't respect the Dramoka's command.
I mean, I got nothing. Just working with what I got here. Neck 4. My dead? You dead?
Oh, I'm dead.
All right.
I'm just.
Well, good games.
I'm just. Like I have the turn
Ooh,
6
Nissa.
Nissa.
All right, trigger on the stack. Oh, you don't even have your 7th land to
No,
play?
this
Okay,
is, this
that's
is
fine.
no. This is the
Yeah,
7th land.
That's fine. That's fine.
No, I'm going to 7 land.
Oh, okay. Then trigger on the stack. Kill this.
All right, that limits my options. None of them win me the game, but I do have options. All right, I'm going to play this forest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play a company.
It's powerful stuff you're doing over there.
Oh, I'm going to respond by first turning this on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. All right, lots of options. Normally, this would be great in a game of Magic. This would be like everything I could ever dream of. But I'm just going to put them on the bottom because I see the Radiant Flames playing around it. Attack you for 8. Jet 6, your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take 2 damage.
You're at 4.
And play this Radiant Flames for 3.
All right, my turn.
Yeah, go.
You missed your trigger.
Ah.
Kill you. Good games. All right, well, for our first versus video, I feel like it is going to come off very similar to all the others.
Well, at least you won the die roll.
I did win the die roll. I feel like that's going to be a theme,
Yeah.
and you forewarning me might be a theme too.
Nah.
Nah?
Maybe some 3-2s in there.
Yeah, I'll just, make sure to metagame appropriately.
I'll submit my deck list first, and you're like, all right,
Be
well.
like, yeah, Majors, could you play Burn this weekend? I really want to try out my 4-core Firewalker White Weenie deck.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to see if it's good.
It might be good.
Place to be.
If it's not good against Burn, what's it going to be good against? But anyway, the deck is awesome.
Yeah, it's like way better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, well, it's very good in this matchup. I am playing the deck that I played at the Invitational for other matchups, but I also did want to just showcase this deck. I should have probably played Bant Company because it's even a closer matchup. The Spellcoilers do help out.
For sure.
Even though that card is just not that good. I personally just don't think Spellcoilers as good as... It doesn't deserve 4, right?
It's weird, right? People have adjusted to it.
People have adjusted, and it took so long for people to get up to 4 trackers, and this card was just cemented at 4, and it's like, well, it should probably be a 2 or 3 of. It's something in the middle, but
right.
But yeah, the deck of the day is Grixis Pact, and it did exactly what I thought it was going to do, but quicker.
Yeah,
it was so much faster than I thought.
It's very fast.
Yeah, I mean, I even got to Knight and I got to Knight, plus have an early Nissa, but I was dead. I was just dead next turn.
The good thing about this deck is usually 2-card combinations, both pieces are pretty weak, and obviously Harmless Offering is not a good card. But Demonic Pact is so powerful.
Yes, Demonic Pact, yeah, when it's in play, it just, I had to keep playing Gideon's the best card in the matchup and just taking him up, not even making a 2-2, because, maybe if I got it under a Demonic Pact once, but that was the issue. I never turned 4 Gideon down to play.
Right, you need to turn 4 Gideon on the play, and then I have to play Demonic Pact.
Yes, and then I can actually have the normal thing that Gideon wants to do. But yeah, deck's really sweet. Bant Humans did not have a good showing, and also, like I said, I don't know if I'm 2 months behind or 1 week ahead. The Invitational will show me exactly what I care about, but this weekend there's nothing on the SCG Tour. We're taking the weekend off after an eventful Invitational last weekend, but the week after that, we are going to Richmond, where we're playing Standard, and we're listening to Ryan Overturf and Matthias Hunt. That's his name.
Yes, Brett, that is his name.
I was juggling there for a second. I lost it, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to blank, and then I'm going to make this weird.
Yeah, and then we're going to be really awkward about it.
Good thing I did it.
I appreciate that you're just openly verbal about the fact that we're being awkward. Usually, when I'm with other dudes doing these, it's just awkward.
Oh, of course, yeah. You have not done it for the years that I've done it. You just openly invite how mediocre we are. Anyway, thank you for watching the first ever Brad Nelson Michael Majors versus video. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be more, and
maybe not after this.
Yeah, maybe not. But if not, there'll be 2 other guys, and they're probably just as good, if not better. Probably better. Anyway, we will see you next week, same time, same place.